teacher. Come on.
Elmo doesn't want to go meet his kindergarten teacher because Elmo doesn't want to go to kindergarten.
Elmo, I'm sure once you meet your teacher and see your classroom, you're going to want to go to school.
Hi kids, welcome to Sesame Street. Today I'm going to share with you about a man who has significant impact on education.
Who was that?
Well, let me tell you. His name was Johann Pestalozzi.
Pets are lazy?
No, young child. His name was Johann Pestalozzi.
Well, what did he do?
Well, little one, he contributed to literacy. He founded several education institutions in Germany and French-speaking regions.
What does that have to do with us?
Well, let me keep telling you my story, Penelope.
Fine.
Now, his motto was learning by head, hand, and heart. Say it with me, kids. Head, hand, and heart. Good job. Now, Mr. Pestalozzi believed that education was a personal and child-centered.
What does child-centered mean?
Well, Yolanda, that means that each child learns at their own pace and is encouraged to discover things through interactions and hands-on activities.
Oh!
Yes, Katerina. He believed that every aspect of education can contribute to formation of personality, character, and reason.
Cool!
He believed that all human nature was good.
Doesn't everyone think that?
Well, back in his day, people thought children were evil.
Scary!
His philosophy of education was based on 4 sphere concepts of life and human nature.
Please tell us what they are.
Well, patience, Penelope. The first sphere was about home and family.
How about the second?
The second sphere was vocational and individual self-determination.
Yeah, and the third?
The third was state and nation.
The suspense is killing me. Do tell us about the fourth.
Inner sense.
Thanks for telling us about pets are lazy.
Oh no problem, Yolanda. Penelope and Katerina. Now, let's hug. And learn well, children.
Oh, Elmo, I'm your kindergarten teacher. Elmo doesn't want to go to kindergarten. Elmo wants to play with his friends. Elmo, I think you will like kindergarten. Did you know the first kindergartens were called Play and Activity Institutes? You see, the word play is right in the name. They were? Yes, see, Friedrich Frobel, the creator of kindergartens, believed that kids should learn in school through activities like toys for creative play, games, and dances for exercise, and having plans in the classroom in order for students to learn about the natural world. Do you like toys, games, and dances? Yes, Elmo does! Well, I make sure I have plenty of those in my class. And I also have a couple of plans in our classroom that you can help take care of. Kindergarten is a very important time in life. Friedrich Frobel was the first to strive for the education of younger children and foster their creativity and developmental needs to help them to do better in school later. Elmo, why don't you go and explore the classroom a little? There are toys all over the place. In the box over there, I have some of the toys that Frobel made. They're basic toys, but they're so fun. Okay.
Yeah, what do you want?
Am I in the right area for, Sesame Street?
Yes, it is, but what's it to you? Who are you?
Oh, I am John Amos. I am here to bring textbooks to the children's local school.
Oh yeah? What books? Who invited you?
Oh, Big Bird invited me, and they are picture books. See, do you like pictures?
Yeah, I like pictures. Pictures of trash.
Well, I may not have trash in my pictures, but I've put pictures in my books so children, it's easier for them to learn and read because, see, in my day, what's your name again?
Oscar.
Oscar, see, in my day, Oh, in my day, schools, they believed that children are born evil. And they needed goodness and knowledge baked into them. But I believe, oh, Oscar, I believe that children are born good. And they have a desire to learn knowledge. That means goodness is inside of them right away. That means goodness is in you, Oscar.
What? I'm Oscar the Grouch. I like being grouchy. I'm not good. Go find Big Bird.
One cookie, 2 cookies, 3 cookies. Nom 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 nom.
C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. Oh, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. Oh!
Here's a folder to help you guide Elmo through his kindergarten experience.
I think Elmo will like this class.
I hope so. I believe that kindergarten is important for developing social and intellectual skills. The games that we play help the students learn how to interact with their environments, as well as fostering their desire for activity. I like teaching kindergarten because the methods I use are interactive and don't just have the kids sitting down and listening. Friedrich Frobel saw the importance of active learning for creating a bond between educator and student, and I agree. Many of these activities we do in class can also be done at home in order to reinforce what Elmo is learning.
Where did you come up with these ideas for these activities and games?
Well, most of the specific activities we do I came up with on my own, with help from others. But the idea of using these techniques stretched back to Friedrich Frobel, who created kindergarten in the 1830s to try to promote the growth of children in a way that would foster their whole character and be more effective through the power of discovery and exercises instead of just being taught material. He saw that child's play would lead to work because the characteristics of play are important to many other types of activity.
Cool.
La 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 la, la 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 la, Elmo's world. La 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 la, la 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 la, Elmo's world. Elmo loves his goldfish, his crayon too.
Elmo's World! Oh, hi! Welcome to Elmo's World! Elmo is so happy to see you, and so is Dorothy. Guess what Elmo's thinking about today? Elmo's thinking about the history of education. Dorothy's been thinking a lot about education, too. Dorothy has a question. What's your question, Dorothy? Dorothy wants to know who was one of the major European thinkers who influenced American education. Oh, someone's at the door. Oh, hi! It's Elmo's friend Johann Herbardt.
Well, hello, Elmo. It's nice to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
Yes.
Elmo wants to know what you did for education.
Well, Elmo, I was a German philosopher, psychologist, and the founder of pedagogy as academic discipline. I believed that learning is how a society gets from one generation to another, through knowledge, culture, and values. I believe strongly in the interactions theory.
Elmo wants to know what the interactionist theory is.
Yes, Elmo. This is the theory that knowledge is based off of interactions with other people. Another thing I studied was the fact that all students develop physically, mentally, emotionally, morally, and socially on their own.
My friends and I are still learning their numbers.
Good for you, Elmo. I believed that psychology would provide knowledge of the mind and ethics would be used for a foundation for determining the social ends. I propose the belief that educational methods should be based on psychology and ethics. because I liked to study the psychological processes of learning. I developed my educational programs on aptitudes, abilities, and interests of the students.
Elma wants to know if you did any other exciting things.
Well, yes. Oh, I also was the founder of the educational therapy and precursor of child psychiatrics.
So you must have had a large impact on modern day education.
That's what I have been told.
Well, thanks for coming in to tell all my friends about the history of education.
You betcha, Elmo.
Well, it's time to go now. Say goodbye, Dorothy. Say goodbye, Joe and Herbart.
Goodbye, and learn well.
Goodbye, everyone. Elmo loves you. Na 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 na. Elmo's world.
Elmo's world.
I'm reading this book here about a pioneer who rode his horse all over the old frontier. Can read a book, something you can read. A good book is all you need, and you can read.
Mom! Elmo loves kindergarten.
Good, Elmo, but it doesn't start until next week.
Then Elmo can't stop counting down the days until he gets to go to kindergarten. Bye, nice teacher.
Bye, Elmo. I'll see you next week.
Oh, I love trash. Anything dirty or dingy or dusty. Anything ragged or rotten or rusty. Yes, I love trash.
Hey, Sesame Street. I'm the education diva. I sing songs about various philosophers who had a big impact on education today. Big Bird invited me to sing a song to you guys about John Locke. I'm sure you're all wondering who exactly this John Locke guy is. So let me give you a couple snippets about him before we begin. John Locke is referred to as a pioneer of education, in part because he opposed the scholastic method and harsh discipline of the schools and favored an all-round, wholesome, common-sense education, and he paved the way for modern child psychology. Locke emphasized the sympathetic relationship between the teacher and the pupil and the dynamic side of a child life. He found that the best way to learn is by practice and activities that create habits in the pupil. He also believed that the pursuit of knowledge was a large part of our duty to God and ourselves. He was also very, very adamant about the pursuit of knowledge being the growth and of moral values and the loss of our arrogance. So, let's see what this song has in store for us today. To motivate the mind to learn.
for coming to Sesame Street today.
Yeah. Today was brought to you by the letter E for education. Now scram. Elmo loves you.